Did you miss me? Yeah, I'm live. Believe it or not, it's actually been 9 entire months since I did a live stream, which I find hard to believe, but I guess that's just time as you get older. It moves that quick. So I'm not exactly expecting a huge crowd of people, but I do want to do a live stream because I have a lot of things going on coming up in the future that are very exciting, and like the stream tech or not, which I don't like it, I bit the bullet and did everything I needed to do to get the stream up and going. So I'm just gonna check that my voice audio, all the audio sounds good, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute and check. Alright, sweet, sounds good to me. So yeah, I think we're good. So if you're tuning into this stream and you follow my channel for a while and you're like, DPend, where have you been? Oh my god, it's been forever. You've only posted like a handful of videos in the last 7-8 months. So I've been up to a lot of different things, and I'm not going to cover every single one in here because I'm just going to bore you. But I did go to Spain this summer for 5 weeks, and that's been a huge dream of mine to go to Europe. And I went backpacking on a long Camino de Santiago journey with my friend Ethan, so I have a lot of content of that coming up soon, which I'm really excited about. And preparing for that trip, I also, you may have noticed, got a drone, and I got really into drone, aerial videography and all that sort of thing. So I've been flying drones a lot, and just doing a lot of other things as well. So I have the Spain projects that are coming up. I have an autumn themed one that has some cool shots of nature. And I really like making hyperlapses, which is kind of related to Adobe Lightroom that we're working on right now, because you basically take a bunch of individual photographs with a drone that are time-lapse, like timed photos, and then you stitch it together in Adobe Lightroom, because you can create something that looks a lot better than it looks if it automatically makes a hyperlapse for you. So I have a lot of those within the new content that I'm going to be doing, and just trying to get creative and make stuff that will inspire people and be entertaining and cool to watch. So I have all of that going, and with streams, like, I really want to stream again because I do really enjoy it, and you kind of have to stream semi-regularly in order for people to show up at the stream, because if you don't stream regularly and you have a small channel like I do, nobody's gonna really well, I guess if you stream like 8 hours, then you have a lot of time, enough time for people to realize that you're live and then to come through. But what I've faced with streaming, which is kind of like the impasse I'm at, I really like to do it, but I mainly like to do it if I have a good plan and a lot of ideas that I think will be cool. What I don't really like is just sitting in front of my computer, like talking to myself in my room for like hours. I really don't know how some people do it. I get bored extremely quickly if I'm not doing something that's actually engaging me. And I mean, maybe it would change if you have like thousands of people in the chat, but I feel like chat interactions are not the same as having a legitimate conversation with someone. So things that I have planned in the future, like I'm going to do a stream this Friday after my Spain video premiere, which I have pinned in the chat, by the way, so you can grab that if you haven't already seen that. And I'm going to have a co-host, my friend Rusty, on the stream, and I think that's going to be like a lot more fun than me sitting here monologuing, right? Obviously I know I can do like music streams where I can improvise on the keyboard or perform different things. That's definitely something to do. But yeah, I do plan to actually stream regularly again, but I'm just not going to overdo it because I tend to go all out and then kind of burn out. So I don't know what the regularity will be, but I will do more notice than I did right now, just making a stream and just going live. I really wanted to just test that everything's going well because I have a big stream coming up on this Friday. So that's my plan. Get the streams more notice to people, have it be more intentional, really know what I'm doing, and have it be semi-regular. But just to give you an idea, I do want to stream at least once a week just to get it started. I know a lot of people stream like every day or a lot of days per week, but we'll see what I can build it up to. Like, I know that once you start streaming regularly, because I've done it in the past, that it's really fun and it doesn't feel as intimidating to actually hop on stream. You can just kind of set it up quickly and fit it into your schedule with everything going on. It's kind of can be like a fun activity to throw into the mix. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I feel like a lot of the content that I'm actually envisioning in the future, it's a little bit impersonal in the sense that like I really like getting bird's eye shots of environments and cool places and cool lighting and stuff, and a lot of times it's the videos that I'm creating are not going to be really featuring me. So I do want there to be a way where everyone can interact with me. And one of my big goals with all of this as well is to actually build a community around the things that I'm doing, because my real vision is to be engaged in activities that really inspire me and get me pumped up, but also are able to kind of do that by osmosis for other people, and then find creative ways that I can use the things that I really love to do to serve other people and just kind of collaborate and build something up. So I know I've had this channel for a long time and it's been very sporadic when I've uploaded and when I've been active on it, and then there'll be long periods of time where there's nothing there. So, I get that, and I've thought on and off, does it make more sense to just start a new channel and start fresh with what I'm doing now? Because I have all these videos in the past where I'm like, I'm not always 100% stoked about some of the things that I've created, but I just leave them all up because I think my approach to social media and creating content on social media is kind of like underscored by the cryptocurrency blog that I've had for like 5 years now. It was Steam and then it became Hive. My idea was really to just have at least somewhere I could share what I'm doing and also document it such that it's preserved and I can kind of have that, for lack of a better word, a reservoir of things, or just a collection of all the things that I'm working on and inspired about over time, and I can always kind of go back and pick up where I left off on different things. So that's kind of been my approach with YouTube as well, is just like building this collection of things that I was interested in at one point in time. So it's interesting because when I was kind of learning more about YouTube and trying to take it seriously when I first got my channel in the YouTube Partner Program, I realized pretty quickly that I was shooting myself in the foot by not doing one specific thing and just like repeating that over and over and over, because that's what actually the algorithm kind of rewards, is like the more you're niched down, the more specific your content is, then it's just easier for you to get momentum and gain steam. But I've just had all these different interests and things that I'm engaged in, and I just made that decision to, even if it kind of impairs my ability to rapidly expand this channel, like I'm okay with it, because I don't know, I just want to show all the different things that I'm into and interested in, and trust that over time it kind of evolves in a way that has a consistent thread to it. And I feel like I may have found that with some of the drone footage and some of the vlogging and stuff like that. To me, it seems like that's more my line of interest rather than focusing on the musical content, although I love music and I always will, and it'll remain a huge part of the channel, because whenever I'm making videos I'm really thinking about the soundtrack. But I've made the decision to stop pressuring myself to have to make all the soundtracks to the videos, because that was really the thing that kind of held me back from actually creating. It just seems like too much to do all the video editing, like going out and get the footage, all the video editing, all the promotion, create all the music, mix all the music. It's just like too much stuff to get out a single video, and then I would pour like 50 hours, 100 hours into a project, and it's just like a 4-minute video, and people are like, why don't you upload? So yeah, that's where it's at. So now I work with music from Artlist, which is a really cool music licensing platform where you can get music, a lot of music that's really good, and like more underground artists that are really solid, and you can get a ton of stuff for licensing and video. So that's been really fun rolling with that. I also noticed that I'm probably dropping some frames, which is not cool. I wonder why. That's the other thing, is like I completely forgot how to stream. I had to look up what my bitrate should be and all this different stuff. Let me like lower the bitrate. I should have been paying attention to that, but it wasn't dropping any frames at first, so maybe that will fix it. Yeah, and I don't even remember if when it's dropping frames, it's dropping a lot of audio, or is it just dropping the video? That seems like... Yeah, let me lower it a little bit more. I have really good internet now. Oh, I just realized. Probably need to turn 0. Oh, it's back. Okay. That's a rookie mistake. I should have remembered. Yeah, so like, it really annoys me on this Mac. You have to actually turn off the Wi-Fi for it to register the Ethernet's connected. I don't know. It's very strange. Ermin, oh, hello brother Yahoo. What's up, man? Good to see you, Ermin. Ermin's one of my longtime YouTube friends, at least like 3 years now. So, thanks for coming, dude. How are you? Now it's like midday in the Philippines, right? So yeah, I don't know how much of that explanation of everything was cut off by my poor bitrate and drop frames, but I think that it should be fixed now, because I have super good internet. I have gigabit internet because I wanted to be able to stream. Yeah. I'm fine, brother. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back. I was just talking about that, and I checked my channel. I really couldn't believe that it's been 9 months since I was streaming. It does not seem like it was that long, but yeah, just been super busy with different things, and I have that dilemma of like, what do I really want to do with my stream, and what do I want to do with the channel and all that, and I have a lot of clarity on some some things, but when it comes to the streaming, it's kind of a question mark. I'm like, what do I stream? But I think most of the time I need a co-host so that it's more interesting, you know, so that I feel like it's not just me monologuing the whole time. B, I need to be consistent and also give more notice of the streams in advance, and then have a good mix of things that I do, because I'm the type of person that I will get super bored doing the same thing all the time. So I will probably have ones like this that are kind of chill things that are not the most riveting content ever. Like, I'm gonna be just editing some still images on this stream, but you know, other ones might be more exciting. Do some music live streams. I wish I could figure out how to do some travel live streams like IRL, so I could walk around, be one of those weirdos walking around with a selfie stick in my phone, and go to some cool place and explore it. Things like that I think would be quite fun. But yeah, what else? But yeah, I'm super stoked about the content that I have planned, and one thing I also want to throw out there is I'm getting more and more into the video side of things, and it's not like I have a degree in video editing or film or anything like that, but I'm just planning on really educating myself, you know, through things like Coursera and just like self-education. So I am looking to do work for people in the near future with video, not so much like editing videos, but I'm really interested in getting hired to go get drone footage and get really good shots for like different companies or individuals. And I also want to do collaborations with other content creators and travel stuff. Like, I'm not someone who likes traveling all the time because I think it's just a little bit too energetically draining. But I've seen from Spain how energizing it can be and how much you can get out of it. So that's something I want to do in the future as well. And some of that's just like finance permitting, right? Because the Spain trip was not cheap. I don't regret doing it. I think it's a super good investment, but yeah. Okay, enough rambling. I think let's roll to wait, what do I need to do to make this happen? Hold on. I guess I just pull up. So what I'm going to be doing in this stream is both chatting with y'all, whoever shows up. I shared the stream on Facebook and Twitter. It's kind of late at night. It's like 10:30 for my time zone, but I always think of, shout out to all the Filipinos out there. I always think about y'all because I know if anybody doesn't know, I met a lot of Filipino like YouTubers and really chill people last few years. So I'm always thinking about Philippines time whenever I'm going live or scheduling a premiere. By the way, thank you for the share, Herman. I appreciate that. What was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought, but anyway, what I'm gonna do in this stream is just chillin' and edit some still images from the second Barcelona vlog, not the one that's coming out this Friday, the one that's coming out in like 3 weeks. So wow, stay tuned, you're gonna get an exclusive sneak peek. And it's basically just screenshots from that project, and I'm gonna edit them in Lightroom. That's semi unnecessary because they should already look pretty good, but just add a little bit of definition, maybe like do like small tweaks. And then what I can do with all those still images is like I can make blogs with that, and kind of, I mean, I put so much time. I wish I could post these projects more frequently, but it takes me so much time to edit everything and get a project done that I feel like I don't know, I like to get as much as I can out of it, and more and more things that I can share, more and more things that I can practice my skills at editing with. And that's why I export a lot of still images from the videos, and I think that's really one reason why I love video so much is you know, it's especially if you work in 60 frames a second, it's actually kind of mind-blowing how many still images are within one 10-minute video. You have like 6,000, I guess, and it's really cool to treat them as still images. So with all that ado, let's hop into this with this magic button and see if it works. Wow, amazing. Modern technology. Alright, let me adjust my screen. Sweet. And then pretty much I'm just gonna import these Barcelona Day 2 stills, which I had to do twice, by the way. One in HLG color space, and then I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work, and had to change it to Rec 709. Shout out to you if you know what that means. It's just, this video is HDR, so if you export it as a still, it like is all blown out and looks terrible. So I had to re-export all of them because I forgot to shift it to color space. Anyway, fun editing things. Shout out to Ermino holding down the stream chat. I really appreciate it, so that I'm not completely just by myself. Like I said, I didn't expect a lot of people to show up since it's been so long, but don't you worry, we're gonna get people in the stream once I start streaming more consistently. I guarantee you people are gonna show up. So, especially once we have cool things planned. So, we're gonna make it happen. So pretty much I'm just gonna come over here and create a collection set inside of, well, it's a collection inside of a collection set. Inside Spain, Barcelona Day 2 stills. And then the good thing with Adobe Lightroom is once you import, you can always make sure you don't do another import before you like organize your photos, at least if you have as many things as I do. You're gonna just hit Control A once you make the collection, and then which just collect, you know, Command A, Control A, whatever, depending on if you're on Mac or PC. Just selects everything and then just click and drag into the collection that you need. Wait, that's not everything. Oh no, I imported the wrong things. That's how pro I am. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm surprised. Wait, cancel. How did I manage to do that? Hold on. Let's go here. Wait. This is what I did. Am I crazy? Oh, it says photos already been uploaded. Wait. What did I do? Wait. Oh, here we go. Previous import. Okay, I just was on the wrong thing. So yeah, previous import is up here always, which is really convenient, but if you do another import, I don't know where it goes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a super pro on here. I just know what I need to do. So drag everything, again, Control A or Command A, drag everything into your collection, and then double click on the photo. If it looks like this, then up here you can change the magnification, put on fit, hit develop, and then yeah, super exciting stuff. So like I said, these are already like kind of super edited many times over. This is from a hyperlapse, which is why it looks kind of wild, because it's a long exposure. So I don't know what I would do to attempt to make this look better. I would just decrease the contrast, and you'll see why I do that. Up the shadows a little bit, increase the clarity a lot, which I don't really understand how it works, but it's kind of like an alternate way to create contrast that works better than contrast. That's how I would say it. Increase some texture, which kind of refines the edges of things. Let's see. Maybe a little dehaze, but it kind of makes the darks really dark. So, maybe like that much. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the... If you did want to mess with the temperature, like it's, you know, from light to warm, I might make it a little bit cooler, and then maybe a little bit more to the pink side rather than green. Vibrance a little bit up. That basically makes the colors, the difference between the different colors wider, like so. That's the max, and if you lower it, it gets closer to grayscale with like just little hints of color, and crushes the range of the colors if you lower the vibrance. So if you increase it, it does the opposite, makes the colors that are in the image wider apart from each other, which for images like this, I really like to increase vibrance. Again, this has already been edited a lot, so it's kind of semi-unnecessary to do it again, but yeah, it's like the meta approach that I like. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Nice and beautiful places. Yahoo! Yeah, indeed. This is Barcelona. This is Port Vel right here. Like, if you look and see that water. I don't know what this building is. I don't know what this statue is. I could look on a map. But yeah, this was really close to where we were staying. And this was at sunrise, which is rare for me to ever see, because I usually am a night owl, but I'm also a light sleeper, and I had people in my dorm that night that were like out partying at the music festival. So anyway, enough about that. I'm going to sharpen it a little bit, and then I'm gonna just put a little bit of luminance, which removes some noise. Like, for context, why this image looks like this already is that it's been through Topaz Video Enhance AI. It was already 4K. It's been upscaled in Topaz Video Enhance, and then it's been color graded in Final Cut Pro. So it already barely has any noise. But a little bit of luminance is always good if you're going to increase texture. If you're going to sharpen, you want like at least, I would say, 5 luminance at minimum, it's just really nice to get rid of a little bit of noise that you introduce by your editing techniques. For a vignette, color priority, which I don't really remember why, but that's like one of the cleaner ways to do it. And then midpoint, you can kind of see what it's doing. Lower number is closer midpoint to the middle, higher number closer to the outside. And then I'm gonna increase the feather, because I don't really like hard edges on vignettes, but I pretty much always add a vignette to still images. I mean, it's kind of addictive once you start adding it. It's like, I don't see a lot of reason not to add vignettes on most images, because the way that humans look at images, like, we have a periphery that kind of gets dulled and blurred. So a vignette is sort of a way of mimicking the eye's natural way of looking at something, where it's kind of like hazier on the edge. So I find that it's just a really natural thing. But I don't go overboard with it either. Like, my goal would be to add a vignette where it helps the image, but you can't actually tell that there's a vignette. So maybe 20-ish, something like that. Sweet. And I normally would do this much faster, but if I'm gonna do it on stream, I might as well give some educational content in case anyone's checking out this video and it's like, I don't care, who is this guy? I just want to know about Adobe Lightroom. So there you go. And again, I'm not like a huge expert. This is just my method of using it, which is centered around making hyperlapses for drones. Yeah, which I'll kind of show in the future as well, because I think that's actually pretty interesting to see. The reason why this one looks so absurd is it's in the middle of a transition, but I always like to mess with these images, like really just for fun. Like I know it looks wild, but I just like messing around with it. Cause why not? So yeah, I'm probably not gonna really explain what I'm doing now unless other people come in the chat and are like, hey, what are you doing? So yeah, you can just go back you can go back in the stream and watch my explanation for the things that I'm messing with now. This image is not a good example because it's like so wild. I don't really know. I'm probably not going to use this image for anything. I think it's interesting. I think it's educational to try editing these types of images. But yeah, I'm just going to move through quickly because I have like 10 million. I have like 180 shots, I think. Another thing that you should know is that you can also very easily copy paste all of your settings from one image to another, which is extremely helpful. In this case, like these two are maybe good candidates, like, right? It's a similar, in the same part of one shot. The exposure is a little bit brighter here because it was at sunrise and it was getting brighter, but still you could maybe copy and paste the settings just so you don't have to adjust every single thing for similarly exposed images. And for things like this, I can already see these are like practically the same, and I just exported multiple because I didn't know which one I would like the most. I definitely will paste the same settings on here. I could probably take it from this as well. Yeah, sweet. Shout out to all 3 million people watching. I really appreciate it. But yeah, like I really don't need to even touch the temperature or the tint on these because I've already color graded them to what I want. Actually multiple times, because I color graded these as a hyperlapse and then I did it again for the final video. But it's always nice to look at something with fresh eyes and just see, oh, well, if I made it a little bit cooler or a little bit warmer, would it look better than what I did? It's so subjective when it comes to visual art, visual images, aesthetics. But one piece of advice I would have if you're into this stuff is like, don't overthink it too much, because you can just go in circles forever, like, oh, let me sharpen it, let me de-sharpen it, oh, let me sharpen it a little more. It's like, just trust your instinct and go with something that you like, even if somebody else says it looks bad or that looks amateurish. I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to feedback, but anyway. Like, my approach, what I like the look of a lot of times with these is I drag the contrast way down so that I'm able to increase the clarity, because I just personally like what Adobe does with high clarity. It produces images that I like, and I'm not really going for some natural look per se. Like, I'm not trying to edit it where, oh, that looks like what it looked like when I was standing there. I could be going for that at times, but a lot of times I see a photo or an image from real life, the way that you edit it, as similar to painting a painting or drawing. Like, you're actually creating a piece of art, not necessarily imitating what was there. So since I like the look of it, unless I find some good reason that I stop liking it and I change, then yeah, I just go with that method, even though I'm like, oh, isn't that extreme that I'm like increasing the contrast that much and increasing the texture that much and clarity. Yeah. So anyway, okay, I think that's good. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna use that for anything, but I still think it looks cool. So just as an example to demonstrate the point, like to speed the editing process up, just click on the photo that has the edits on it. Here's the photo without the edits on it. So click on the photo, has the edits on it, hold shift, click the photo, as many photos as you want that you want to apply the settings to, right? With shift, holding shift. And then hit sync. And if these are unchecked, it's gonna say synchronize settings. If these are unchecked, click check all. Or if you just want a couple, then do check none and then check the ones manually that you want. I'm gonna do check all. You just hit synchronize and then it says pasting settings up in the top and then you're good to go. So that already looks pretty cool. Pretty good for what I want. I think the blue is like a little bit extreme. So here I'm just gonna pull the blue saturation down. Maybe like that much. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna do on that one because I think it looks good. So also, if the images that you're trying to paste settings are not next to each other in the collection, just click, drag, and then drag them all together because I'm gonna paste this setting to all of these three, right? So I drag them over here next to it, click, shift, hold shift, click, right, left click, I mean, sync, and then synchronize. Yeah, that's pretty much it, just that easy. A lot of times I actually don't like pasting settings just because I feel like it encourages you to be a little bit lazy and not actually look at the image with fresh eyes. Because I think, well, I know if I would edit this manually, I would actually make it look different than what this looks like. So yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but it's good to get a starting place, right? Like on this one, I'm like, I feel like it could be a little bit more vibrant. So just pull the vibrance up. I feel like it could be more saturated too, because kind of like to make certain things like this look more like paintings. Another thing I kind of struggle with doing this on live stream is like I have this light in my face and it does affect how I see images, so I don't know, maybe I would just get used to it, but okay. Probably could paste these ones as well from these similar ones, but I'm actually going to treat it individually. Yeah, and like I said, I would just not overthink it. Like, just try different things on different images and just experiment, and over time you'll kind of get develop an eye for what you like, which is honestly more important than like going by a theory of what looks good. That being said, I do like to use a rule of thirds grid whenever I'm editing photo or videos. I bring up a thirds grid onto the video at times. What I noticed is if you actually use that grid and you like the look of rule of thirds, eventually you'll start just being able to eyeball it and place it there. Like I can edit without rule of thirds, and then if I put it over the image, the interest points are gonna lay on those axes a lot of times anyway. So, and you should be thinking about that whenever you're like taking video and taking shots anyway, even though you can crop it later. Alright, let me paste this, because I actually am doing like a lot of similar adjustments. This one, I'm going to pull the blue a little bit out. And you can see like it's kind of arbitrary, the different things that I'm doing. Like there's a lot of approaches, right? Instead of pulling the blue out, I could take the saturation down, but that desats everything. So if I want to just desaturate the blue, just pull out of the blue a little bit. The reason why I take so many screenshots when I'm doing this is I want to have a lot to pick from, and ultimately I'm only going to use a handful of them for anything. But there is a lot of actually good arguments for doing this, and I would recommend that creators do this more often, because now that YouTube has the Premiere feature, right? Now that YouTube has the Premiere feature since forever, but it has where you can put an actual preview of what your Premiere is going to be in the form of a video. You can make a slideshow that has shots of your video to kind of like hype people up. You can use those stills to post on different social media, blogs, and things like that. And just show people in your life and be like, yo, check this out. So I do recommend that you actually take stills from your video. If you have cool things and cool looking things in your video. And I avoided getting any Adobe products for a long time because I'm like, I just don't want to pay a monthly subscription to use Adobe software. I want to purchase a software that I can own. That's why I like Final Cut Pro. If you have Apple, so much better setup because you can just actually own it. And I don't care what anyone says, Final Cut Pro is basically equivalent to Adobe Premiere. Apple literally hired the people that, some of the programmers that created Adobe Premiere to make Final Cut Pro. So I avoided it, but if you get a strong enough interest in video making, eventually you will want to go with Adobe and have both. So I haven't learned Premiere yet. I am going to do that in the future just because, you know, I need to be able to collaborate and work with people that only use Windows, and it is the industry standard. So Adobe products are super good. Anyway, I just got Lightroom Classic because that's right now the only thing I have, because that's for editing hyperlapses, like I mentioned. You can just make them way higher quality. Again, a hyperlapse is just a fast time lapse with long exposure photos with a drone. Or anything. You could create one from any camera that you could take time photos. And you want DNG images, not JPEG. You want the digital negatives, right? So you can develop them in Lightroom, and you can make it look unbelievably good. Like, you would be shocked if I think I can do this to show one. I could just go to my hyperlapses, like here, to keep it on theme. Here's this file could not be found. It's let's see, never mind. Let me go to any one that, see, I move my files around a lot, so let's see. I gotta find one that's not lost. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah, here's a good example, right? Like, that looks really good. I mean, if you zoom in closer, like that close, you can see how much noise is in the trees, right? But my workflow, that's not actually gonna matter. That's gonna get denoised later. But let me show you what this photo, wait, how do you actually revert? Let's see. Do you hit reset? Yeah. This is what that photo looked like without Adobe Lightroom. So when you're taking the drone content, you're like, oh man, everything's black, like it's underexposed. And the sun, by the way, that's like overexposed because you could see it's pure white. So you can't really like increase the exposure to get this. Oh wait, you can't even see this. Bruh moment. Alright. Sorry, I forgot, I need to switch back. So this is a really good example of the editing magic of Lightroom and creating hyperlapses. Like, this is what this photo originally looked like. And then, okay, so like I said, you're looking at this when you're taking the shot, you're like, oh no, it's pure black, it's underexposed. But the sun, it's overexposed, so I can't like crank it up because then there's going to be just more like a blotch of white in the sky. But this is pretty much how much detail you can get out of that photo. So that's why I really love making hyperlapses. And then, you know, you're making an animation where you're taking photos every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds, whatever, and it's one frame of the video. So it's really cool because you can actually expose more detail in things that you couldn't otherwise, at least with a mini drone where I can't change the aperture. That's the one bad thing about the DJI mini line of drones, is not being able to change the aperture. But yeah, I'm just a big fan of this. Some of them are even more stark than that, where you're like, wow. You really look at the original shot and you're like, that doesn't even look good. This one, let's see. If I reset this one, you can see it doesn't look like a great shot. It's just super dark, no detail, except for this tower. And then boom, you lower the shadows, or lower the contrast, up the shadows, up the clarity, up the texture, and it's like really solid looking. So yeah, I'm probably not going to stream for that much longer because this is all I had planned for today. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, just want to get my rusty streaming chops rolling and send this out as a message through the interwebs. Hello, I'm here. I'm back. I'm on my channel. I'm doing stuff. So yeah, please join in the future. We're gonna do cooler things than I promised than just watch me edit stuff. But I do like to make this because I genuinely have a passion for this editing stuff, as boring as it might be for some people. So maybe someone will click this video and get something out of it, that will learn something about Adobe Lightroom. And you know, if I ever have an editor in the future, then I could have them edit some things together and have clips. I mean, I can do that myself too, but my focus right now is not really on tutorial content. Questions for everyone who watched to this point in the video. What type of content do you want to see in the future? I do take that into account. What are the other questions? 2, how can I make your life better with what I do? Because I want to do collabs and I want to do just other projects where I can connect with people. Okay, why am I dropping frames again? I don't like this. That's the other thing about I need to assemble the crew, have some more viewers so that they can actually tell me when I'm dropping frames. Because then I'm like, wait, how long was I dropping frames for? Oh man, that's brutal. I probably should have closed some things that I had open on my computer. Oh yeah. Have unnecessary stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have a whole lot more to say. But much love. Thank you so much if you watched this video. It really means a lot. And thank you for liking my videos, watching my videos, and sharing them out, because this is a real passion of mine, and it's something that is gonna be an integral role in the things that I want to create in the future, which I have really big ideas, and it will take time. Oh, every time I'm about to end the stream, then somebody comes in. What's up, Ems? Shout out to Ems USL Vlogs. Hello there. Ems and Ermin, two of my biggest YouTube friends. Huge shout out to y'all. So I already kind of gave the explanation at the beginning of the stream of like, why didn't you stream for 9 months? Oh my god, where were you? But oh, I'm just chilling. Ems, I just was editing some photos and given small tutorial on what I was doing. Screenshots from a upcoming video. Because yeah, long time no see, now we see. Exactly. It's magic. Technology magic. And also I've been dropping a lot of frames in the stream, so sometimes the magic it fails. But yeah, how are you, Ems? I haven't seen your stream either. I've been trying to check recently, then I've been back on YouTube. I'm like, oh, what are some of my friends that I can check back in with? But just to recap what I was saying, I really want to stream again. I have a lot of content that is coming out that's like a short film. I don't know to call it. It's hard to call it a film or a video because some of them are a little bit more serious than just like a video, but I can't really call it a film necessarily. But I haven't streamed for more than 3 months. Yeah, very busy now. Yeah, I mean life comes on you and you just get busy. But I'm schooling. Oh, that's super cool. Awesome. What are you studying? What was I saying? Anyway, I feel like I just need to, basically what I said at the beginning of the stream was I just need to find the type of streaming that I actually enjoy, because I do get bored of just sitting in front of my computer and talking. So I think I just have to be more creative with it, even if it's something that I'm like, oh, this is going to be too boring to watch. But you know, what can I say? Like, I do want to show other parts of myself other than what I just uploaded my videos. But you know, at the same time, I don't want to like flood my channel with live streams. I don't want someone to find my channel and be like, what are all these live streams that he's doing? And they click on and go through, they're like, this is boring, I don't care. So really what I would like to do in the future is have streams go to members only after they're done streaming. But obviously I'm not I'm not in the YouTube partner program, so I can't have members yet. So I think I need like maybe 2,000 more watch hours. It's just really hard to get watch hours if you don't stream a lot and if you upload short videos. It's tough. It's tricky to actually get there. So anyway, sorry I hit the mic. healthcare informatics, just a short course. Oh, nice. Very interesting. But yeah, I that was really, how could you say it, unwise to lose my monetization unnecessarily. Like all I literally had to do is just upload a single video, but it's just part of the journey that you have on YouTube. If you're like so stoked about monetization, you're like, yes, I can start to earn from my content, and like maybe I can turn this into an actual income stream. And then you get your check. I need like a meme. I need some memes here. So you're like, oh, I earned 3 cents from this video that I spent 100 hours on. No, not back in Texas, back in Tennessee. Try shorts. See, the only thing with me is I haven't also a reason like that. Like, I don't want to flood I can make shorts really well. And by the way, follow me on Instagram, because I'm going to start posting reels on there. So I like short videos. I like to make short videos, and I know you can get views, but I'm like, do I really want to flood my channel with like all these garbage shorts? Like when you click on my channel, they're just like short. It's like, do I really want that on my channel? And so far I've been like thinking, no, I don't want it, but maybe I should. Like, that'd be another question I would have for viewers, is like, do you want to see shorts on my channel? Because I can share things while I'm working on a project. I could share sneak peeks and things. So I was trying to think, should I make a new channel called DPend Shorts and put my shorts there? Because some people have a shorts channel and they have a regular channel. I could do that. Or I could just straight up do shorts on my YouTube channel. Like I said, I was just kind of worried that it's going to be like a messy looking channel that has 10 million things spammed everywhere. Because I don't like that as a viewer. Whenever I check out someone's channel and it's just like endless amounts of stuff, I'm like, I want to see the like quality content. But yeah. Oh, you got paid on your Facebook Reels, huh? That's awesome. Create new channel? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's probably smartest to do. I know you can get like, I should have hopped on the train earlier, because right when YouTube Shorts came out, you could like explode a channel from nothing, from just any type of shorts. I know I can make cool shorts for show, and I like working on shorts because it doesn't take 10,000 hours to finish a project. Like, it's actually insane how long it takes editing like a 5-minute video. If you have like a new shot every 4 seconds or 5 seconds, it's like, the Mammoth Cave video on my channel was the first time that I actually did legit, well, I say legit, but first time I was doing color grading, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Now I know how to like use the color scopes and actually make my shots look good, but the editing process takes so much longer. But to like color grade and do that for a short that's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, it's awesome. It's really fun too, because then I can get the project done within like an hour or 2 hours or something, or you know what I mean, get it done within that day. So I think it would be smart. And like I mentioned earlier on in this video, there's a lot of videos on my channel I don't really like that much, and I'm like, I kind of want to make them unlisted or put them to members only, just for people that are like legit supporters, but I don't have membership, so I can't do that right now. And also I'm not monetized, so anything that I put to unlisted would subtract from my watch time, so it's like kind of counterproductive, right? Just keep just the way your channel. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, you had good content. Yeah, I thank you for that. I appreciate that. I think I've kind of found some of my niche and my passion. Like, a lot of it's going to be the drone content, like travel content, vlogs and stuff like that, so you can see me and actually it's more personal. But then like short films, and then like based on drone. I mean, obviously eventually I want to get a better video than like all the Spain video. It's on my iPhone, right? So there's like a limit to how pro I can get it. You want to learn that drone? Yeah, it's so fun, Nims. I mean, I remember it was super scary when I first started flying it, and I did crash my first drone like multiple times. So always get the insurance, get a mini drone. I recommend, oh wait, here it is. This is my Mini 3 Pro. It's pretty small, right? It's very lightweight. It's legal in most countries to fly this because it's lightweight and you usually don't need a license. It's reasonable price. Get the insurance on it, so if you somehow crash it, you will be able to get 2-3 replacements for just like why can't I think of the word? Anyway, pay like $99 and you get a replacement. Oh, okay, yeah, that's reasonable for sure. Yeah, 2 shorts per day. But yeah, drones are super fun. When I was gonna get one for Spain, my friend was like, I don't know if you should get one, man. Like, they're expensive. I heard like everyone I know that has a drone has crashed it. And I was like, maybe it's right. But then I started watching more videos of people doing drone stuff. I was like, oh my God, if I could get shots like that. So I decided to get it. I spent some of my savings. And then as soon as I started flying it, it was like an instant obsession. And I was like, this changes everything. Because before I want to make videos and sometimes I don't know what kind of videos to make or what I can do that's good. As soon as I got the drone, I was like, I felt like I could do anything. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you also see things that you never see before. Like, you could see your city, you could see your street from a new perspective. It's just, I don't know, I'm so obsessed with it. Your friend lost her drone? Oh no. The good thing with the DJI insurance is even if you have a flyaway, meaning it falls somewhere and you lose it, you send... Oh wait, I don't know if she lost it that way. Did she lose it while flying or just lose it in general? But if you lose it while flying, like it flies off or if it drops somewhere and you can't get it, you can still send the flight data to DJI, which is the company I recommend to get their drones because they're just the industry leader right now. Then you send the flight data and you can still get a replacement even if you can't retrieve it. And it covers everything too. Like, it covers your own stupidity. So it's not like if you just fly it into a tree, you can't get it replaced. You can. So, but yeah, I was terrified when I would do these shots because I would do really risky shots of like in downtown Nashville, like flying through buildings and stuff, and the controller would be disconnecting like transmission and stuff. Is so crazy. And you're like getting on low battery and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it's really crazy. But like, if you fly it enough, then I went to Spain and I flew the drone every single day for like probably a month, multiple times a day. Keep recharging my batteries and keep going up and down. And then I got so tired of it. Then there was like 5 days in Spain that I was like, I didn't fly it at all. And then when I came back from Spain, I did like nothing for a while. As I had the low after the high of the trip experience. It was like, so I didn't fly the drone at all. I didn't do anything for a while. But then I kind of realized why I wanted to do it in the first place. She's in the Philippines? Oh, okay, yeah. It's worth it, Ems. I can give you, just message me if you decide to get one. I have some recommendations I would recommend you to get DJI Mini 2 or Mini 3 Pro. And I'm a huge fan. I'm biased towards the Mini 3 Pro. I have both. I took the 2 to Spain, but the 3 is so much better to me, but both are good. Mini 2 is like very affordable. I just really like, there's some features on Mini 3 I like. It has sensors on the front, so it can sense obstacles in front, which, oh well, I'm not going to say that, it's too complicated. But anyways, all of them have sensors on the bottom, right? So it's smart enough to know that when you're landing, oh, I can't land here. But most of the mini drones don't have sensors like on the back or the sides or the front. But the 3 Pro does. It also can do one amazing thing that the 3 can do for people that do shorts and reels is you literally tap a button and the gimbal swivels to vertical, and you can take like reels and like vertical videos, and they're 4K. It's like really high quality. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff like that in the future. And even if you're doing horizontal, it's good enough for shorts and reels, because if you do 4K, most of the shorts are going to be in 1080. So like a vertical slice of a horizontal 4K is something like 1080. I mean, it's like, I think a little bit more actually. So yeah, Mini 2, DJI Mini 2, or DJI Mini 3 Pro. That's what I recommend for a beginner, for an entry level. Because below that, and yeah, they do cost. Like, you're gonna have to spend at least probably $700 to get. You need to have extra batteries. If you just have the one battery it comes with, you're like up, and then like you're almost out of battery and you can't get any footage. Mini 2 is probably like $500, $450. You can get a used one too if it's in good, if it's in good condition. It's worth. This Mini 3 is $900 or $950, but you get a smart controller with it. You get a really nice, where is it? I don't know, somewhere over there. You get a really nice remote controller. On the 2, you need to have a controller that you put your phone in, and your phone is your controller on an app. But if your phone dies, I mean, it's nice to have your own remote controller. So there is money involved, but if you pay less than that for like a cheaper drone, it's not going to be the quality that you want. And if you pay more than that, it's probably going to be more than you need as a beginner, because the mini ones are so nice. Like there's just a carrying bag that it comes with if you get the Fly More kit, and you can put everything in it. It just fits in a small case that's like this big. It's not heavy. You can take it anywhere. The ones like the Mavic Air and then the Mavic 3 and stuff, you're talking like you're just spending like $1,300, or the Mavic 3 is like still $2,700, I think. Those drones are incredible, but they're also large. They're also more noisy. The amazing thing about the 3 is it's so freaking quiet. People are not going to be staring at you like, oh my god. Most of the time, I noticed people don't even really look at me when I'm flying the drone. It's like, it's so unobtrusive. So yeah, I have pretty much only good things to say about it. You just have to learn some things. Like, they advertise that you can fly like miles away and stuff, but I find that you start to lose transmission. The other thing is the 3, you'll have better signal to your remote controller. The 2 kept on, if I'm flying in a city, like if you're flying in downtown Chicago or Nashville or something, you're going to be losing transmission a lot of times. And the 3 has better signal. You can probably fly like 2,000-3,000 feet away from you and it's still solid. It really depends how high you are. So weirdly with drones, what most people do when you get when they get drones is they just fly up really, really high, and a lot of the best shots that you can get are really low down actually. So when you're doing those shots, because the thing with going really, really high is that eventually it just looks like you're in an airplane and everything looks like ants and tiny, right? You can't really see anything. It's not that cool. But if you're doing those low down shots, like say you're in Chicago and you're getting shots that are like low down to the ground and you're flying through like around a building and stuff, you have to kind of be by it, right? Because you have to make sure it doesn't hit somebody, or like if you fly around the corner of a big brick building, you're probably going to lose signal eventually because the buildings are blocking the transmission. Is that by signal? What do you mean? Signal. Also, what I was saying before you came in, as well, is I want to do more streams. Oh my god, why am I dropping? Why is my internet dropping? What is this? Oh, signal by phone? Yeah, data, yeah. Why is my stream keep dropping? Like, this is really annoying me. Let me see. Alright. Signal by phone. I don't... Yes, I do want to be monetized again. If you can hear me, since I'm dropping frames. Or wait, no, maybe I'm not dropping now. Yeah, I definitely do IMS. Not really for ads, but mainly for members. You can sell merch, you can get donations, you can do members only, like, so yeah, I do. Definitely do. I'm pretty far away from it, but you know, if people just watch the videos, then I'll get there. So, don't worry, I have a... Oh, my dear bro. There you go. What's up, Meds? Good to see you. Yep. Finally live after 9 months. Meow. Right meow. Live right meow. Earlier I was editing photos and then I was gonna end the stream and then Ems came in, so I stayed. How was my WH? I think it's like 2300, 2400. So like over halfway there, but if I don't get there before January, then I will start losing the WH from last year that I was getting. So need to step up the game. Oh wow, Loves You is here too. Wow, everybody's here. Woo! See, this is the thing. Okay. That's why I need to give more notice of the streams, because if I don't give any notice of the streams, then people come after like 1 hour. I was gonna end the stream, but I'll stay, because people are here. Mega love shout out, as all of the as the Filipinos say. It's really good to see everybody. I miss y'all. No, not yet. No, Loves, because I really didn't post content, right? So how can I expect it to get there? Yeah. Keep doing live at least an hour. Yeah, so I don't know how much I will stream yet, but I will be consistent. We'll see. Like, I think what's happened in the past is I just go so ham. Like, I don't know if any of y'all remember, I did that 10-hour stream and just like play as much music and improvise for like forever, and then I stream like every freaking day, and then eventually I'm like, oh, this is too much, I don't want to stream anymore. Yeah, I miss y'all too. I can't believe it was so long. I checked, it was like 9 months. I was like, how is it so long? I felt like it was just the other day I did the live stream for like playing chess and stuff like that, but that was forever, man. $10 hours. I wanted to see what would happen, and then it like gets messed up if you go over 10 hours. Yeah, I really want to get monetized again, honestly, because like I said, I need to have membership, I need to have donations and some of the things for what I'm going to do in the future. Because I'm sure y'all know Mr. Beast, and if you know YouTubers like that, you will know that to do big ideas, that you need actual cash flow. Like, so if I'm able to earn more, then I can invest it into the things that I love doing, which is creative content, and also collaborating with other people with creative content, and also helping other people get better at their creative content, and then also just serving other people in other ways, because that's what is actually fulfilling to me. Like, I'm not someone who cares about materialistic things. I don't care about cars and clothes and stuff like that. I literally only care about things that make an impact on my process. So like, I would care about something like a really nice drone if that empowers me to be able to do, you know, what I'm doing. But yeah, your music and poetry sounds good because you got good views. You can keep posting. Yeah, I should add that in. Yeah, 1 hour live stream. So like right now, my plan is to at least stream, I said once a week, but literally I should stream probably 2 times a week. And I just do not super long ones, because when I do the really long ones, it's fun and I like hanging out with people. But like, I stay up too late. Like, basically I get drained over time. So I think if I do more streams, but not like 5 hours, like 2 hours, like 1 hour, that would be good. But the main bottleneck of time is video editing. That's it, period. Like, so it's hard because I actually like right now practicing editing and getting my own editing style, but if I want to scale what I'm doing, then I need to get an editor eventually. Because I have literally 1 terabyte of footage from Spain. Yeah, 1,000 gigabytes of recordings. But I have to go through it one thing at a time. It'd take me probably like a week to make a 10-minute vlog, I'm not gonna lie, because of the process that I use. Yeah, so I wish I could get out more content, but I just it's not sustainable. I have projects that are done right now. If I post them all right now, 3 days in a row, then I'll be no content again for 1 month. So I have to space it out. That's why I premiere this Friday, then I'll have premiere next Friday, then I'll have premiere the Friday after that. I have 3. Only one of them set up right now, but yeah. Let's collaborate next year. Definitely, let's collaborate. Yeah, Florida's far from Chicago. You're still Chicago, right, Ems? Yeah, because I saw your autumn. I like your autumn footage in Chicago. I want to fly my drone and get some Chicago autumn footage. That would be so cool. It seems like y'all had a really nice autumn this year. Yeah, I saw Ems who had some shorts. Wait, are you talking YouTube or TikTok? Because I saw you had some shorts with a lot of views. Yeah, I need to make that. I need to create that DPend shorts channel. Because I can probably post... I can't make one per day unless they're really, really short, but I can probably post 5, maybe 4. If I get fast, then I can maybe post 4 shorts per week, like every other day. And And I am gonna make a TikTok eventually, even though I avoided it. I usually avoid the new social media at first, but I will probably have one. Follow me on Instagram. I think everybody here already follows me on Instagram, but I have reels. I'm gonna post reels there of things that are not ready for the channel yet, but I'll give like a sneak peek. So shorts is definitely the way to go in the future, because it's just, yeah, next fall visit. Yeah, I hope that will work. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool to meet up. We can vlog, we can collab. That would be cool. But yeah. And I'm still dropping frames. Alright, I gotta figure out why my internet is so poor before I stream next time. No joke. I don't get it, because I have really good internet, but maybe my settings are wrong. I don't know. Yeah, actually, Ims, I've never been to Chicago. It's kind of crazy, right? Grew up my whole life in US. Never been. I know it's really cool. That's on a list. I was making a list of video ideas. I had like 15 ideas that I can do. That will be like really, I think, really cool videos that I can make. And one of the bullet points is like, take a travel, not even like a crazy trip, just like literally maybe go for a weekend to some US city, just go visit there and then just get tons of footage, like stay there for a few days. And then so Chicago, I can add to my list of places to go, that's for sure. There's a lot of cool places in the US that I've never been to. That's why so many Americans never visit some other country, because it's just such a huge country. Just listening. Thank you, Meds. Portland, Maine. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw Posa's. I liked seeing her footage from Maine. Like, that's another place I've never been. Pretty much the only northern US city I've been to is Boston, that I visited my ex-girlfriend up there when we were still together. That was a really long time ago. That's the only city I've been up in the north. One of my best friends from high school lives in New York, and he always was like, yo bro, come to New York. I've never been there yet. I want to visit New York for sure. Like, the big city, living in the big city is not for me, but I think visiting it is really, really cool. So yeah, we'll see. And like I said, it's dependent on my finance, what I can actually make happen. I spend so much money going to Spain, it's not even funny. I hate spending money. Like, the way that I was raised is like to, I don't know, just be very a good steward of your money and not waste it. So I'm like, I never want to spend, but it was such a priceless experience to go to Spain. I definitely recommend that. If you want to complete 50 states. And no, it's not expensive in Spain, but it was a 5-week long trip. So that's really long. And I was doing like really cheap lodging and things, and really affordable stuff at first, but basically I didn't want to stay in a room with bunk beds with like 20 people there because I keep waking up. So I started paying for my own room, which goes up, and then at the end I actually got sick, so I had to stop doing my backpacking, and then I took a train to Madrid. The train is expensive. To stay in Madrid, it's expensive. So if you stay in the big cities in Spain, it's still not expensive like France or Italy or something, but if you stay in the smaller places in Spain, it's very cheap. Like, food is cheap, it's very nice. But the thing is that I don't want to, never mind, I don't want to spoil the story. Some people already know what happened. Some crazy things happened to me while I was in Spain that made me have to stay longer. That cost me a little extra money. I won't spoil it. You'll find out eventually in the videos. Friend in France? Very cool. Yeah, I have a fair amount of people that I've known from Europe, mainly through Hive cryptocurrency vlog. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. I had to bring Kitty on stream. I had to bring Amy on stream because she was on stream as little, when she was just a little kitty. Now she's 2 years old. 2-year-old kitty. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say meow. Oh, just hit the mic. Say meow. Yeah. Yeah, if you look one of the old streams that She was just a little tiny kitty for my early streams. But yeah, anyway, I'm just sitting here not saying anything. I'm actually super tired. I need to go prepare some food because it's already 11:30. And I'm gonna have a stream this Friday. So premiere this Friday, 8 p.m. Stream this Friday, 8:15, right after the premiere. Stream with my friend Rusty. So don't miss it. Rusty's gonna be here. We're gonna discuss the Spain trip and we're gonna have a good time. And I'm gonna give a sneak peek of my like autumn themed project that's coming up soon. Yeah, host better speak Tagalog to understand us. I'm rusty. I need to learn. Actually, give me some recommendation. Give me some resources. Like, are there some, I don't know, Ims or anyone, tell me some. I know you can learn online, but I like also books for studying languages, and I like to practice writing. So I don't know what to do to learn more Tagalog because I still only know like kumusta ka and salamat po, and, you know, like I still barely know anything. I know all these different words, but then I forget. And then like I know catchphrases like ayan, but if I need some resources to get better. I think I can get really good at Tagalog if I just practice it, but I need a lot of practice. Tell Rusty to sing. Okay. I'll surprise him with that. But yeah, I wanted to have Ethan as well, who's my other main friend that's been in a video on the channel, because he was my traveling partner for Spain. Unfortunately, he's not available for this Friday, but in the future, I want to have Ethan on a live stream too, so he can talk about from his perspective the Spain experience, because it was pretty intense. We were there for like 5 weeks, and we backpacked like something like 500 miles. It's like 700 wait, I don't know the math, but I know what that means. Mahal kita. Doesn't that mean I love you? What does that mean? Wait, no, wait. See, oh man, I always feel stupid whenever I'm learning. I'm learning on stream. Although, the people that are here, I trust you. No, I'm not gonna say any random things. I have to know what I'm saying first. Oh my god, y'all are great. Y'all are hilarious. But no, I do want to study. I like Tagalog. I like the Spain. You'll see me in my Spain videos. I'm speaking some Spanish. I'm sure I made some mistakes. But my Spanish is actually okay. I would say okay. I can keep conversation and say some things. And You have to be careful saying random words. It's like when you're on the what's it called? I was on the playground when I was in like 4th grade, and this kid was like, "Hey, yo, yell this." I was like, "Okay, why not? I could just yell that. It's just a sound, right? Like, it can't be that bad." So I yelled it, and I got in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I think there's even perro in Tagalog. Yeah, perro, and it even means the same thing, like but. That's straight from Spanish. There's a lot. Yeah, but I really like it. I never thought I would learn Tagalog. I actually didn't know anything about the Philippines until I literally just clicked. It was like 3 a.m. one night, and I just clicked. I was like, some video played at end, and then it went straight to Ermino's stream. And I was like, what is playing in my background? And it was just Ermin streaming. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. So I just started making some comments. And he started talking with me, and that's how I learned about the Philippines and learned about Tagalog and stuff. I knew nothing. Like, I knew nothing at all. So I'm grateful for that. Definitely Philippines is on my list of places to go. I would love to go to the Philippines and then stay there for a while and practice speaking Filipino and stuff. It strikes me as a language that I could pick up for sure. I mean, like, in the past I've been studying like Chinese and Japanese, so it's like I find something like Filipino, I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like doesn't have a million crazy symbols and stuff. You'll be back, LS, in December after my schooling. It was like 2019. I think it was before the pandemic happened. I think it was 2019. 3 years. Right? Yeah. I can't believe it, like, time goes that fast. Yeah, maybe two or 3 years. Wait, maybe... Was that 2020? Or 2019? Probably 2020. I can check, actually. I think that is how you know that you're getting old. Well, 2020, yeah, but like I'm meaning like November of 2019 before like March 2020. I think I met Ermin in end of 2019, like in fall or winter. Let me check. I can remember where I found where. Oh. It was around here. I remember like the first video that I posted here. I remember this one video. Maybe someday. 2 years ago. October 14th, 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. You're right. It was end of 2020. Oh yeah, I know. I broke my promise. Meds, or not Meds, loves you. I'm very sorry for that. I will still... I do. I owe you one now. Yeah, we're not on YT in 2019. 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. That's crazy. Yeah, you have to remind... You have to remind me the song. Loves You. Then I can sing it for your next birthday. In February. Isn't it? Yeah, 2 years. Okay, that's actually better. Because if it was 3 years, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, 2. But I got confused because I started posting stuff on YouTube like 2019. And then I have like super old videos from like 2006 and 2009 and stuff. I like to leave those on my channel because I think it's funny. Your B-Day. Yeah. I'm turning 32. I'm getting old. Yeah, 31, December 31, my birthday. Last day of the year. Yeah. I mean... Still look young. Thank you. I don't know. I'm not as excited to get to my birthday now because I'm like... I don't know. As long as I'm still in good health, it's a blessing to be alive. So, to be alive. To be alive, yeah. I know English. Your husband, December 30th. Yeah, I remember something like that. Fireworks day. That's right. That's my birthday. 'Cause I'm so explosive. Yeah. I guess the thing that's the thing that's hard to me about it is like I feel like at my age everyone around me is like getting married and having kids, and I'm still in like they have a career, they have it seems like people have everything figured out, and I don't feel like I'm at that point at all. Because I definitely want a relationship and I want to have a family and stuff. So when I get older, I'm like, I don't know. But I do think that your mindset is extremely important. So the more energy you're spending, if you're like, oh, I'm getting old, blah, 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 you know, you're going to start aging actually quicker. But yeah, I mean, that's the mindset, right? Being forever young and like being tapped into what makes you happy and what brings you joy and what makes you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose. Then you stay. I think you don't age so quickly. And sometimes you might have to leave like a toxic career, a toxic relationship, or a situation in order to actually what's my preference? That's an interesting question. I don't have a preference like that. Actually, if I had a preference, it would probably be not. I mean, I don't want to get flack for this, but it'd probably be, I'd probably have preference for not American, but it's not a strict rule. It like, I don't know. I guess what I would say is, one thing that I would really look for is I would be interested in someone who, like, they can have their own thing, she can have her own thing, but I want to like partner with someone creatively. I want someone to be involved in my music, in my video, in my art, in the things that I'm passionate about. I want them to be involved in that in some way, and someone that can support me in that. Other than that, my preference is someone who loves learning new things, because I always learn new things. I think if I'm with someone who isn't interested in learning new things, I'm gonna get bored. So I need someone who likes to learn a lot of new things and is interested in growing in the relationship, because I've been single for like 10, 11, 12 years. I don't need somebody just for company. I'm not desperate. So I don't want to settle for someone. I want someone that I can create a partnership with where we both grow at the same time, right? I think that's the only way that it can work. So in terms of like what nationality, I don't have a hard preference. Like if it was American and that person was American, that's good. If they were Japanese, that's good. If they're Filipino, that's good. That's not as important. It's more important like, yeah, it's more important that, and the other thing is like, having shared values, like what do you care about in life? So those sort of things, like some people, when you ask them preferences, they're like, oh, they need to be like this tall, they need to have brown hair, they need to be only American, they need to be only like whatever. I don't have those kind of preferences like that. But I just know like I'm 6'4", right? So I'm really tall. So it's like I don't think it would work with like someone who's like 5'3" or like really, really short. That's kind of weird. But yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I missed that, I had a really close relationship when I was in high school into college, and it didn't work out. And after that, I've just been single because I was touring with a band, and it kind of can be difficult to create a relationship when you're always touring and practicing. And I was living in a house with my band. And yeah, then tall girl, yeah, maybe. I'm just reading chat. What's my weight? Probably like 170 pound or something. I'm skinny. Height is 6'4". Wait, like you can't tell on video because I'm always sitting down, but wait, you can't tell on video. I guess you can. Yeah, so you could see I'm like as tall as that door. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are awesome. I really love y'all. I missed having the stream and talking with everyone. Just wait one day. Just wait one day. I'll have such good Tagalog I can understand everything you say. Yeah, my dad is also 6'5". He was slightly taller than me. And my mom is, I think, 5'9". She's pretty tall. And then I think my sister is like 5'10". Or something like that. She's really tall. But it's interesting because not everybody in my family, like my grandparents, were that tall. So I don't know, but both my parents are pretty tall, so. Yep. That's the deal. Hire a translator? For what? Oh, to learn Tagalog. Yeah. I like to learn the language when I go somewhere, right? So like that's why I was so excited to go to Spain because I actually know Spanish. So before I ever go to the Philippines, I want to get pretty good Tagalog because then you can actually have fun and like then people, it's just like I like it. So, and I can learn languages quickly, but the thing that I'm always lacking in the past was having conversation. So what I need if I want to study like Tagalog seriously, then I need to talk to someone on the phone every day, like 15 minutes, not long, but 15 minute, 20 minute every single day in Tagalog, only Tagalog, and yeah, and then study grammar, learn vocab, like then I think I can have basic conversation within like 4 months I can learn, and then in 1 year if I keep going, then I can have good level to where I can understand most things. Buy a dictionary. I think I have one. I think I bought one before when I was streaming and always talking to all of y'all. I need to check my bookshelf. I used to write down words. I had an app too for practicing Tagalog. So, like, I learned some things, so I wouldn't start at scratch. Isn't voila nothing? Like, I would just remember certain words. I remember certain words. But I need to learn the grammar. Because I don't understand the difference between like ako and ko and what order the words should be. Yeah. Yeah, voila, nothing. That's what I thought. Magandang umaga. Why I can't remember. Can understand it well. That's nice. I think I asked before. I was like, is there some cool like Filipino like shows or movies or TV shows that you can watch? Because it's fun to learn with TV also. Well, I can't for some reason remember good night, because magandang umaga is good morning. Yeah. Yeah, I used to take notes. I had like for a few weeks I had Tagalog notes and learning vocab, and I had some app. I don't know if it was Duolingo or it was something. But I had some app for learning Tagalog as well, vocab. But I need to learn grammar. Yeah. But anyway, I need to end the stream. It's almost midnight now. Oh, Ims, you're inviting? Yeah. Yeah, let me know. Send me the link. If you have it now, you can put the link now. But I need to end stream because it's almost midnight and I need to go get some things done. But don't worry, I will be back soon. Oh, 12:12. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I'll come. I'll come. Let me see. Hopefully I can. Let me check. All of you sing. Wait, let me check. For December 12th. Okay, Monday 12th. I think I should be able to go. Yeah, I think I can join. Good night. I love y'all. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, and let's not only go back to where we used to, let's go to the next level. So, really excited. I'll see y'all on Friday if you can make the stream on Friday. Similar time on Friday. A little bit early for Philippines, I know, but 8:15 p.m. I think it's 9 a.m. On Saturday morning will be stream. This Friday be Saturday for Philippines. All right, y'all are awesome.